fire up.
Okay.
All right, well, good evening. Welcome to the YPC monthly meeting, monthly membership meeting for March. That's a lot of M's. Our guest this evening is Miss Anna Kate Williams, that's a very interesting name. So Anna Kate Williams with Big Brothers Big Sisters, going to give us some information regarding Big Brothers Big Sisters, and hopefully encourage a few of us to actually become big.
Sweet.
Although I have a couple of littles, but I have thought about it.
Yeah.
All right.
More
So
better.
yeah. So good evening. Like Jomo said, my name is Anna Kate Williams. I am a program specialist here in Fairbanks, and I'm excited to talk about what we do and how you can join us. All right. So our mission is to provide children who are facing adversity with strong, enduring, professionally supported, one-to-one relationships that change their lives for the better forever. We partner with parents, guardians, volunteers, and our community members, and we hold ourselves accountable for each child in our program to achieve higher aspirations, greater confidence, and better relationships, avoidance of risky behaviors, and educational success. Here are some of the terms that we use. Bigs are our mentees, our mentors. Littles are the youth that are mentored. And mentorship, it's more than offering advice, it's building meaningful connections for a bigger future. And defenders, that's every person involved with our organization. So that's bigs, littles, parents, guardians, volunteers, donors, staff, and community. So together, we are all defenders of potential. We believe that we're not uncovering or granting potential, but instead we're investing in meaningful interaction with kids to help them ignite and harness their own potential, the potential that they've had all along.
It's a great statement, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It is. That was national. Yeah. I can't take any credit. So how we do it. Our community-based program is involving mentoring relationships that are one-to-one, and the outings happen in our community, and there are things that the bigs and the littles enjoy doing together. These are some examples of going on a walk, eating, listening to music, or just hanging out and talking. Another program that we have is our school-based program. It takes place, as you would guess, in the school, and it's not just limited to the classroom. The big visits the little once a week during their lunch and recess hour, and we have matches who like to do a variety of things together. One of our matches likes to do feeding, another likes to do puzzles and games, and race each other in the gym. So there's lots of things that they can do at the school together. We also have variations on our traditional matches. The majority of our youth is actually little brothers, and the majority of our volunteers are big sisters. So we have cross-gender matches, as well as couple matches. And a couple can be spouses, significant others, friends, or coworkers even, as long as they've can demonstrate a committed relationship of 2 or more years.
Those are my friends.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to talk a little bit about them. Yeah, that's awesome.
Commitment to the little. Mutual commitment.
Committed relationship of 2 years together. I haven't talked about the time commitment of the match yet. Yeah. So who are our littles? They're children ages 6 to 18. They're actually the age at 16 at the time that they're matched, but they can be in the program when they're 17 and 18. We just don't like to match anybody when they're 17 or 16 because a relationship needs time to grow, and we want them to be able to have a good, solid relationship before. And then when the match is over when either they turn 18 or they graduate high school. We identify in the enrollment process whether or not they're going to benefit from having a positive adult in their life. With all friendships and relationships, we want our littles to actually have it, who want a big, and who are willing to go out and do these activities with their big. They come from lots of different situations, lots of family, different dynamics, single parent homes or blended families or even foster parents. as well as economic backgrounds, and all of our littles are facing adversity in some form, some way or another in their life. As I said, the majority, 70% of our littles who are waiting to be matched are boys. So this just kind of underlines the urgency and our need for having more positive male role models.
That's a lot, yeah.
May I ask you to just scroll back up, please? Because I thought there might be more. One more.
School-based?
School-based program.
Yeah.
I expected there might be something else afterwards. So currently it's focused on that recess hour once a week.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the difference between the community-based and the school-based program. Is the school-based program is always once a week on the same day for that 1 hour, and a community-based match they can meet 2 to 4 times per month.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So it's either every week or every other week, and the length of it depends on what they're doing.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so our stories. These are 2 matches. The one on the left is a big couple, as I mentioned before. So that's Lori and Brian are the bigs, and Caleb is the little. They've been matched, as you can see, for quite some time, for 9 years, actually. Wow. Yep. So their match is going to end at the end of this year, the end of this school year. So they really enjoy, Caleb was saying how Lori and Brian really are like his family. And they enjoy hiking together as well as playing hockey. They're on hockey teams.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then Flora is the little sister and Linda is the big. They've been matched for 2 years, and yeah, so I'm not going to tell too much about them because we're actually going to watch a video about them, so that can tell us more about it. I have a quote from Caleb. The best memories we have are just being together. A lot of times, bigs or potential bigs or people who are learning about our program think that they have to have all of these amazing things and do all these great, awesome, wowie-zowie things that are going to take too much time, so why bother? But really, it's just hanging out, being together and offering your time and your energy and your, showing up consistently. So the next one, I'm going to play a video telling Linda and Flora's story.
I can watch that screen. I'm just facing this way to have it. Right? Yeah.
There we go.
There is something really refreshing about the connection that you have with younger people.
Guess what this was when it was alive? What?
Fireweed. There's an innocence there.
Yeah, it was fireweed.
In terms of the purity of friendship.
Do you think I could borrow it or something? Like the next time we see each other.
There isn't that purity of friendship with adults, because all the adult stuff gets in the way.
I usually come out picking after first frost, because when you get the frost, the berries start to sweeten up.
I'm Linda Ty. I was born in Vietnam and I was raised in Australia, and I first came travelling to Alaska in 2004 and just fell in love with the place. This is Flora. She's my little sister. And we've been hanging out for about 2 years, and I really dig Flora. You hear the bubbles?
Yeah.
The happy bubbles. Yeah. When I first joined up for Big Brothers Big Sisters, my biggest obstacle in my mind was, what am I going to do with Flora? And then I realised that I just need to just do the things I'm already doing and invite her along. How do you say thank you in Athabaskan?
Basi.
Basi.
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
In Vietnamese, it's gum.
Gum. Gum on. I don't know if I've seen it right.
Like, it's not like I'm going out of my way for Flora. It's just incorporating someone into the things I'm already doing with my life.
When you get these marshmallows from, what's important to me is that they kind of like know how to like have fun and know what to do.
We have fun all the time.
Yeah, all the time. So fun is like pretty important, I guess, but at the same time, like fun can be in anything.
Yeah, fun can be in anything. I'm so grateful for Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Yeah, I'm so grateful.
Me too. You just introduced me to a lot of activities, and that's super fun and everything. I'm happy you bring me along.
To be able to walk through the tundra, to be able to see trees, to be able to listen to silence, and to know that here in this little part of the world, I can connect to the stillness and the silence inside of my own heart. And I think hanging out with young people is definitely a part of that.
All right, so side note, that is our Anchorage number. So if you would like our Fairbanks number, I can give it to you. All right, so yeah,
Actually, if you could totally do that at the end of the presentation, just say it.
I'll say it. Yeah, okay, sure. And I love that video. I always smile. I go no teary-eyed. Don't cry, don't cry. I actually got the honor of being there while they were filming. So I was like cramped in this little tiny like space so that I wasn't in any of the shots.
Yeah.
But just listening to Linda talk about, and Linda and Flora talk about their relationship, I got teary-eyed and stuff, and and I had been working there for about 4 months. Yeah, and it was just really inspiring. So yeah, so our impact. What I love is that during the course of each of our matches, we measure feedback from our littles on lots of different aspects of their lives. I could have covered this entire slide with statistics, but I chose the three that we, these are the ones that we hold ourselves accountable to our littles doing, like the ones that we've identified to focus on. But there's many other things that we measure as far as their relationships with their family and their peers, their life choices, their behaviors, scholastic competence, caring about school, or even having plans, and then also believing in the plans that they have for their future. So yeah, so 96% have improved their social relationships, 82% are avoiding risky behaviors, and 98% increased their educational expectations. So we currently in Fairbanks have 33 matches. Ferlandi is one of our newest ones.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, so our goal for 2019 is 40 new matches. So, you know, we're almost over doubling our, and we're just a little staff of 2. So that's a lot. So yeah, so we have 6 new matches so far this year, and 2 more are happening within the next week. And then we're on track to meet our goal if the Human Services Community Matching Grant is not cut from the state budget as proposed.
I was going to ask about CHIP funding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So if it is cut, we'll be unable to provide mentors to 20 Fairbanks area youth in the coming year.
Oh, correct.
No,
so not only you wouldn't
we wouldn't be able to. No, so our goal would have to be cut in half.
Is that due to admin costs to?
So I was not a part of making the configurations to figure out why or how. I just know that it's going to affect us
that way
greatly.
Yeah.
And then also, you know, if you think about it, it's like, okay, well, only 20 youth aren't getting matched, but
that's a lot.
Yeah, because their lives touch other people's lives, and their futures touch other futures, and their futures touch our community.
I grew up in a child-heavy neighborhood. You could fit 20 kids in a block. That's how child-heavy it was.
Yeah. So Also loss of this grant, it will affect not only us, but other services that 12 other local nonprofit grantees provide.
So really, this is the cascade. You know, the funding won't come from the state. It has local impacts, and part of those local impacts are
Exactly.
less resources.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually a matching grant that the state is providing 70%, and the borough provides 30%. But we found out that the borough won't be able to match what the state is going to give. So the grant will completely go away.
Oh, yeah, but I think it collapses from the federal level. It's bad scene.
Yeah.
Budget talks all around. Or
Yeah.
Unpleasant.
Yeah. So there are three ways that you can help us with our mission. You can become a big, you can donate, or you can partner with us. So you may think that becoming a big is something that you can't do, but all it is showing up, getting help from us, and making a change. Like I said, what we mentioned earlier, we do ask for a minimum commitment of at least 12 months to be in the match, because studies have shown that if the match ends before 12 months, it actually is detrimental to you. So show up and be you. It's really easy because we match our bigs and our littles together based off of their common interests. So you're going to have common ground right from the start. And then all you do is explore and learn together for just a few hours a month for at least a year. You can play sports together, go on a hike, read books, eat pizza, or just give some advice and inspiration. But whatever you enjoy, the odds are that you're going to enjoy it even more with your little, and you'll be making a life-changing impact. Lean on us. We know that you're not going to have all the answers, but you will have a match support specialist that's assigned to you in the match. They'll be checking in with you and guide you through the rough spots and offer ideas on how to build your friendship. And we also offer plenty of activities and discounted tickets so that you can do things and not have it cost too much money for you.
Sure.
So enrollment steps. So first we have an interview with you. It can be a pretty in-depth interview, but the reason is we want to get to know you. Perlani knows. We want to get to know you and your interests and your personality, so that we can, like I said, so we can match you make the best match possible. We do background checks. Those are national, state, and local. We also do references. We call your friends and your family, because we both want to get to know you, but we also want to make sure that the program is going to be right for you and you're the right for the program, even maybe at the time of your life that you're in.
They do call you reference.
It's really fun to chat with people's references. So sometimes I have, and actually for Lundy, I was supposed to tell you, your sister wants you to move back.
all I could hear my friends is like, oh.
But yeah, so it's really fun. And then complete the pre-match training. We don't leave you, out to dry. We have training for you to do even before your match, so that you can come into the match with the right expectations and feeling prepared. We have an online training portal called the Learning Exchange, and we have lots of all sorts of trainings on any topic you can ever imagine. And that's all right there. You get logged on and you're ready to go.
So a good and accessible support system.
Yes, very much so. Ferlandi, have you taken any other trainings besides the pre-match training yet? Sorry,
no, just the pre-match.
Okay, yeah.
It's on my to-do list.
No, yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry. You've been on the Learning Exchange. It's really easy to use, right? Yeah. And then lastly, meet your little. So you're going to meet your little and their family. You'll review the goals with your match support specialist, and you'll take a picture and you'll plan your first outing. So Ferlandi, when was your meeting?
So we met last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
Gosh, it feels so long
I know.
And so she had a really great time the whole time. She was like, "Oh my God, this was the best day ever!" Like,
Okay, so that was your first
excited.
outing.
That was our first outing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you go to Barnes and Noble?
So yeah, we did. So we did Barnes and Noble, and then we both brought our yarn, and we we did our meeting. She finished her project. She had a project for school,
Okay.
and you were saying that she was quiet, but she talked the whole time. Yeah, she's like, I've never talked so much. I never, and she started asking me questions like, I never asked her any questions because I was talking. But she was so excited she couldn't. So we're meeting this Saturday. That's gonna be our second outing. So she's like, yeah, Mom kept telling me, she's like, when are we gonna meet again? Yeah, so it's very exciting. Yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys do it.
Yeah.
Now, do you have children of your own?
I do. I have one. I have a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm thinking now's great because all mine are grown up and moving.
Yeah.
And mine was pretty not time intensive bad, time intensive good, and so that's why we're like, now's not the time. And now he's grown up, other than phone calls. So like, now would be a good time to consider it. You know?
Sure. Well, I just understand a lot of this, the fulfillment stuff you're really talking about.
Yeah.
Because I do have kids. And I, just driving to the store.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
It turns,
Yeah.
it turns a blah, just a functional experience into a fun experience.
Right. That's what I mean by time intensive good. Is
Right.
we spent a lot with my child. We
Yeah.
spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and thank you, Joma, because I actually forgot to talk about that point about making a change. You're not only making a change in the little's life, that's kind of an obvious one, but it also changes your life.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So another way you can help us is donating. Your investment provides programs and services right here in Fairbanks so that we can help develop more college grads, community leaders, and entrepreneurs. So it's pretty straightforward. I can talk a little bit more about our fundraising actually in the next slide. So you can also partner with us. So you can invite us to your workplace or your organization so that we can give a presentation much like this and recruit more bigs and donors and volunteers and defenders, basically defenders of potential. You can, if you have a business or know a business who might be interested, we're always looking for discounts for matches. Often what has been offered in the past is it's a 2-for-1. So the big pays and then the little gets in free.
Sure.
Yeah. And then host a match activity. So once a month we have Big Brothers Big Sisters plans and hosts a match activity, and that's for all of our current all of our current matches, and they get together and they all can do something. So we've done pumpkin carving, and last month was super fun, and I wanted to throw out a thank you to Ascension Rock Club because they hosted us and our matches. By far, that was the most popular one that we've had. So yeah, it was really great. So if you know any small businesses who might want to host, let us know. And then Bowl for Kids' Sake, it's our annual fundraiser. It's coming up next month, April 27th. And there's lots of ways you can help. So basically what it is it's a fundraising pledge drive that culminates in a bowling party. And so there's lots of ways you can participate. You can become a team captain and make a team, and you can join a team, find a team and join a team. You can talk to businesses about possibly becoming a sponsor, and you can also, if you know a business that has any kind of prizes that we can give out. Yeah. So I found this quote when I was preparing, and I really liked it. It says, it's from a parent of a little brother letting his big brother know, I've already noticed some positive changes in little brother's attitude and demeanor since he's been matched with you, and we are truly grateful. So yeah, at the end of the day, our program is really about starting friendships, providing guidance, and inspiring our kids to reach their potential. So thank you. Thank you for taking the time to come and listen. I have some brochures we're having an open house next week. And our matches are invited to come. And yeah, you can meet with us, see our new space. We've been sprucing it up, doing some painting and cleaning and organizing and just settling into our space because we moved in the summer of 2017, and then we had to pause the office. And so when I was hired in May, we started up the office again and didn't know what was in our closet. So yeah, so we're all ready to invite people, and you can come and open our closet.
So again, the open house would be next week, Thursday, March 28th, from 4 to 6:30 p.m. With the office located at 546 9th Avenue. Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah, and there will be some food too.
And you were going to give the local phone number.
Oh yeah, the local phone number is 452-8110.
And if folks were going to, and of course you have a website. You could just Google.
Yes, website is BBBSAK, so Big Brothers Big Sisters AK.org.
.org. Okay. Just if I may, questions?
Yeah, of course.
So regarding fundraising, when was the last time you all did a presentation, say, at the Chamber of Commerce?
I would not know, actually. It hasn't been in the last 9 months.
In the last 9 months.
There, yeah.
Okay. Because this was great.
Yeah, it was really good.
You should have a larger audience. And so, how's your connectivity or the office's connectivity with, say, the Chamber of Commerce?
I don't know anybody,
Okay.
but I don't know if Karen does. Karen is our community director, and she might. But we can always we would always welcome any help. Like I said, of anybody who wants to invite us or can tap a shoulder of somebody who can invite us.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a chamber member, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I would
awesome.
recommend. So the way Chamber. I don't want to just focus on Chamber, but they're always we have a huge crowd every Tuesday, every Tuesday for lunch, and I regularly go in there and just drop swag on tables for different things that are going on around the community or that we're doing. You can also call them, and during those meetings, they do. You have a large presentation that they schedule in advance. They will often do like a 5-minute spotlight. It's again, it's not the big 20-minute, but it gives you some time.
You can fit a lot in 5 minutes.
Yep. And then they
there's a 1 minute too.
And then there's the 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay.
And so next Tuesday might be your chance to go in, drop this on tables, and you can call in advance to see if they'll be doing the 1 minutes. And even if you can't do like a 5-minute spotlight, you get to do this full presentation. You can just let people know, hey, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, we've opened our new office. We're having an open house on Thursday.
Awesome.
And highlight it.
That's a really great idea.
Most of the time they're pretty chill with just letting people come in and drop swag.
I would say another good venue or suite of venues are actually the Rotary clubs. I know I've been to several of the midweek, over at the Westmark Rotary.
I've got friends in Rotary too that I could text.
Yeah,
think of
I do too, yeah.
And so just to do the reach out to say, to offer, to ask if you could and to offer to give a presentation. And certainly an organization like the Rotary. With
I forgot to mention, I should do a shout out to Golden Heart Rotary.
Bingo.
Because they are actually organizing our Bowl for Kids Day.
Nice.
It's already there.
Yeah, so we have a connection with them. So.
There's the early bird one. Dr. Looper is in there, so I can talk to him
Okay.
and see if
Yeah, sure.
and
There's a bunch of them here in Fairbanks.
yeah.
Maybe that's pretty engaged.
I think that's the one my friend Jane is a member of, because she goes, you get up all the time that time.
Yeah, I got to be honest, okay, you maybe made my eyes fill up.
Awesome. Well, thanks. That's actually a really good feeling.
As my littles become big themselves.
Yeah, totally.
You wonder what you're doing with your free time.
Yeah.
As I'm frittering it away here at the office. This was wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Great information.
Are there any further questions?
The last thing I would say is you had mentioned that you have children at home. The school-based program would be one that I would recommend to you because then you could do it on your lunch hour. So.
If I had one.
Well, there's.
No, but again, that's, hey, I don't want that on record because that's the biggest cop-out there is. There's always time for good stuff.
Yeah.
If you're willing to make a commitment and make that little change.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't sound like it's a very big change at all.
Yeah, I mean, like Linda said, you just bring them along in your life.
Yes.
You know, you already have friendships. This one just is a little different because it's with a child. You know, that's the only thing.
Well, I have the experiences, so I don't need to disclose all of my life, but I'm divorced. I got 50-50 custody, and so I understand this is your time. You want to make it special, and you can blow things out of proportion in your own head.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And basically talk yourself out of doing it again. It's the little things that mean
Yeah.
so much.
Yep.
And it just doesn't have to be a big deal.
This
Yeah.
consistency is so
Right.
important.
Right. Yeah. Especially with a lot of our youth. I am in enrollment, and I talk to our families, and when I'm enrolling, and a lot of the adults ask for, when I ask, what's your ideal big, they just ask somebody who can be consistent.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you allowed to have more than one little? Or?
No, just I'm not saying for one, but no,
Like, give them all to me.
Yeah, one of the things that
Best thing
makes
I've ever done. I have lots of middays.
Yeah. One of the things that makes the friendship stand out is that it is that one-to-one friendship of like, this is my big, this is my little, and then this is who I'm investing in.
So you're not allowed to have more than one?
No.
Okay.
Just clarifying.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, it's actually quite a thing to make someone feel special. I mean,
Yeah.
We all understand in our own
Yeah.
lives. This
Yeah.
actually makes you feel special. For a
Yeah.
change.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And you're giving them all the attention, which is really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They may or may not get it.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you're clearly finding it a good experience. So.
Yeah, it's been really good. I mean, I think it's a joy that that radiates out when I'm around her, because she's like, oh, I get to talk to this one person and I get to have her all by myself. And like I said, she couldn't stop talking, and I'm like, I thought they said you were quiet. But I was taking it. But yeah, it's really rewarding. Yeah.
Fun.
So, yeah.
Well, do you all have a few more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to bring something to the attention of the membership. Actually, we'll leave this up.
Okay.
Actually, for the main slide, so folks have your stuff. So we are in the middle of planning or not in the middle, actually, we're in full swing of planning and moving towards implementation of the half day.
Right.
The professional half day.
I just got the
yes.
email
Yeah,
again.
me too.
Yeah, while I was in the car.
So just so everybody knows, right now it's scheduled for, forgive me, is it May 2nd?
Right here.
Sorry, that soon?
Actually, that's a little late last year.
No, I meant is it already in my own
May
timeline?
2nd.
Yep.
From 8:30 to 1 p.m.
Yep.
I was just reading it. Come here.
Wait, where did that, it's posted already?
It's on
Yeah,
my
we
email.
got
That's on the
email.
Facebook.
I even got my donation letter down here a couple days ago.
So I need to tell you all,
Sponsors.
YPC
Yeah,
members,
I got
what
it,
I've
yeah.
done.
We're good.
And I hope it's okay, because it's clearly already bearing fruit. So I had a reach out from Miss Elizabeth Warlick, formerly of the Chamber.
Oh, yeah,
She was
sure.
actually,
Yep.
yes, she was actually one of the presenters from last year. She's hung her own shingle. Her and Miss Alicia Coker. So they're doing consulting work.
Yeah.
Reached out, asked about the professional half day, if it was going to happen, if we wanted any help. And so I have work to deal with them, just so you know, to have them, help us with the half day on a consulting basis. And so they're clearly, I'm so thrilled that it's already in your email inboxes. So here's the flyer as it stands now. So May 2nd, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lunch and refreshments will be provided throughout the day. The theme is Own Your Career One Step at a Time. It is, of course, going to be open to YPC and non-YPC members. For the YPC members, there's some discounting, obviously. There's early bird discount. Really, as you can see, there's four payment tiers as it stands now. Early bird, YPC or non-YPC, registration, day of, YPC, non-YPC. In any regard, though, we've decided, I decided, that if you're coming to the conference, you paid your dues for the year. So that way, if someone is a non-YPC member, yes, they pay a little extra cost, but
they become a YPC.
But it gives them their yearly membership, so they can be a YPC member.
That reminds me that I don't think I paid for my YPC membership.
I need to circle around for everybody. And
I
haven't called you people. As far as I'm concerned, I'm happy you're all in the group and talking. I am. However, again, it's important to be able to bring a little revenue in for the enterprise,
And
certainly with the boss.
And how soon do you need us to decide on sponsorship?
Decide on sponsorships?
Yeah, like I'm juggling between one or the other, but I'm like, how soon do I need to?
Oh, like if you wish to be a sponsor?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to turn away your money here.
Well, okay, but
at any stage of the game.
I know. I just thought, I was wondering how close to the deadline I have to decide. I'm just kind of like, that. Yeah.
There will be a deadline.
Okay.
If only because, not because we want to turn
money,
but because we want to be able to properly
Right.
highlight those who give
So I'm asked, that's why I'm asking what that
I'm actually going to end up, it's going to be on record. I'm going to have a meeting with them probably early next week to start to work through those kinds of logistics.
Yeah.
Yes, because we're going to need some advance time to update things like these flyers, get banners.
Yep.
Like
So just if you guys could let us know,
absolutely. And you're with whom?
Page Sculptor Studios. I'm the owner for that.
Okay. Super. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. We actually have already received our first major sponsorship, and it'll probably be our signature sponsor. Alieska. I just got confirmation.
All
So
right.
Alieska, this will be brought to you. Of course, it'll be the YPC third annual professional. And I need to update that because I wanted to say YPC right in the title. But the YPC third annual professional development summit brought to you by Alieska Pipeline Services.
Nice.
Come on.
With some other generous support. Well, again, we'll need time to modify everything again. So I want to make sure everybody gets a proper highlight.
Sure.
Let's see. One other thing will be if you are a sponsor, a sponsorship letter is being sent out.
It's sent. That's why.
So you got
that's why.
letter.
Yeah, that's why I was asking what the deadline was, and it may.
Super.
And it may say in there.
So spread them around.
I think
it's
it's Kalisha that sent it.
Yeah, Kalisha. So it'll be 250. I want to say we broke it at 250 and 500.
I'll let you read my email.
Bingo. I mean, I helped them write it. So it's if you give a $250 donation, 2 of your employees can come. They'll have already gotten their membership or their registration fee paid.
Oh, okay.
If it's $500, you'll get to send up to 4 employees with registration already paid. So we're trying to make it, both as affordable as possible and really give the benefits. So again, the theme right now is own your career one step at a time, and I think it's pretty good. I know for a fact I should have done more career mapping for myself earlier on.
Sure.
I could use some right now. Because I really do just kind of fly by wire.
Sure.
But yes, I just want to let everybody know that. Everyone saw the solicitation. Ms. Odette Butler reached out to me for potential board members over at the Breast Cancer Protection.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Center.
All that. Yeah.
They're looking for board members. So if you yourself are interested, or if you know someone who might be interested, or would make a good board member, director for that enterprise, please do send them over to Odette's way. Yeah. And I also, we're going to go ahead and do our Connect 49, with your permission, there on the 2nd. Okay. So April 2nd is our Connect 49, and so we'll go ahead and go over to the Breast Cancer Detection Center.
BCDC.
Hi, I made girl babies. Things that I never knew I'd be, that interested in. I'm very interested in nowadays. But I thought that would be nice too, because that way it would actually give the members a chance to see it, and maybe encourage a few of our own members to go ahead and be directors.
Sure.
Is that going to be an early Connect 49 or
later
one?
I'm thinking it'll be evening again.
What's the date?
But let me nail that.
Second.
You will have a preference. That's the good thing about showing up. Because I do a poll of who's present.
Yeah,
Let's see.
April 2nd is what day?
it's a Tuesday. Yeah.
I mean, I have a
Oh.
slight preference for the evening.
The snow is,
Me as well.
I'm
I mean,
free,
what-
the
the
snow
Connect-
is melted.
Connect
so-
49 is mostly always an evening thing, is it not?
Actually,
Sometimes it's the early evening, sometimes it's the later evening.
Oh,
Okay, like
I have
the
a preference for the early evening
7:30
then.
versus 5:30, is that what?
Mhm.
I think we would do another 5:30.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that time,
yeah. 5:30.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
pretend
I won't be
to
in
do
town,
it.
unfortunately, for this.
Oh, no.
I've been missing a bunch. I've been out of town a bunch, so.
Sorry, you,
Me as
you
well.
do good stuff, my man. You try. You keep doing good stuff. That's what we want you to do. All right. Well, that's it. I don't have anything else to report. Oh, I guess I do. If anyone has any thoughts, it's maybe we may end up doing a repeat. Edward Jones was supposed to be our next monthly business
Membership
speaker, and they're not going to be able to do it. That would be the 18th. Third Thursday would be the 18th. And so if anyone has any ideas for a presentation, that's, please do let me know.
Sure.
Otherwise, I will bounce this off of you. I don't know if you all really know what my background is. My first job was actually in the legislature. And so I've been like a 2-time chief of staff, 2-time committee aide. Really, I'm a political hack is what I am. I have this job here. I've done a whole bunch of stuff, but really I'm a political hack. Part of this organization's purpose when we first established it, when you all first established it, was to help give the post-Prudhoe generation a voice, particularly regarding things like municipal governance, state governance. I'm forever asked to, part of my duties here at FEDC really are being able to act as that kind of liaison and knowledge base for Jim, my boss, vis-a-vis things like state government and the legislature. The short answer is I thought about giving you guys a quick training course on exactly how to engage, not like what to say, but
Sure.
like just go to the legislative website, let you, do a guided walkthrough with you, because from there you could learn how to find out what the bills are, what's under discussion. There's multiple ways. I know the bill numbers get confusing, but there's actually a way to search on their website by either the sponsor. If you heard somebody put in a bill that you think you might be interested in, you can search under their name. By just subject, if you have a subject you're interested in and you just want to know how the state might be monkeying with it, you can search on there. You can find out what the daily schedule is. You can find out what the bill schedule is, if it has any scheduled hearings. Just give you guys that kind of quick primer.
I think that'd
on,
be great.
especially right about
absolutely.
now.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
just talking with my friend about it. I was like, I wish somebody just had a workshop on how to talk to your legislature and, well, 1, how to find the numbers, and then 2, how to not sound like an idiot.
So I'm on a board that we just submitted a bunch of advocacy letters too, but then we're like, are we being efficient? So it's kind of a
And effective.
similar,
Yeah.
are we
Efficient,
being
effective.
effective? Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you'd like, we can do that. We can have that be,
I think that's a timely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
because
Yeah.
I
very
actually
good.
just testified today, a bill that we're interested in. So my last job was the general manager of the Interior Gas Utility.
Sure.
Yeah, they brought me in to herd the flaming cats to agreement.
Flaming cat.
Got that done, I'm back. But they have the big storage project that's being built, the
Right.
energy storage. That's $50 million. They're gonna do North Pole storage, that's another $12 million or more. But what they have is they had a tax credit that was established in law several years ago, but the deadline is coming up. And so the utility wants to just extend the deadline for that tax credit, because it can mean up to over $20 million rebate that will flow down to lower rates for we the consumers when that gas comes, or it'll just be higher rates if we don't qualify.
Sure.
But I went down to testify to say, hey, yeah, FEDC supports this piece of legislation. Please support it also.
Sure.
Mhm.
When is gas getting turned on?
Turned on.
When's the
Perhaps I should
Official
just have
date.
Dan Britton come in and talk to you, to the group. It's actually, right now they're on target to have the storages complete and in operation by December 31st of this year,
Okay.
which means gas being available in all those pipes they've installed around the
Right.
community down in North Pole actually right after that.
Okay.
But really, for our purposes, residential types.
Mhm.
I don't know anybody. I know that I personally wouldn't be converting to gas at 40 below. Yeah, spring of 2020. Spring of next year.
Okay. I got a boiler that's about to die, so I'm like, how long can I wait?
I bought a triplex in South Cushman 10 years ago. Didn't even want the thing, but I got it. The ex wanted it. But either way, the gas lines are like a block away.
Yeah.
Ours is right at our front door.
I've been
Yeah.
limping that boiler along because I'm like, it's going
Yeah,
to
I
cost
know, I
that
know.
amount of money.
Yeah,
I'd
might as
rather
well
just
spend
pay
it.
once.
Yeah.
I only want to pay once.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've just been waiting for gas.
That's the same thing.
But either way, I just testified today. And I used the exact system I'll show you guys next month.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that'd be
awesome.
great,
Yeah.
yeah.
To know where it was, when it was.
I like it.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll do that.
And then will this next one be a noon meeting?
Yeah.
If you prefer. Actually, we
Yeah.
should do a
I
noon
think
meeting.
that was kind of the strategy was like.
We're supposed to alternate.
Yeah.
Well, but I also
Sounds
try to
a little bit,
accommodate
right?
the speaker.
I could just skip my meeting. We have noon meetings every Thursday, but
Oh, that's right.
I don't necessarily have to be there.
Well, then it will benefit him in the long run.
There you
if he
go.
What you
attends.
can know, so just like we did this last meeting with Mr. Sleep.
Dr.
Mr.
Mr.
Sleep.
Sleep.
That was a great presentation.
was-
I
it was
used that
really
discussion
good.
with my youngest, who has a terrible sleep schedule. And can't figure out why she's tired, and has to nap at 6 in the afternoon, and they can't sleep at night. But never mind.
Right.
Actually, it was good information for me too. But just like Dr. Looper and just like yourself, I'll do the Zoom.
so you can
And I'll
watch it
get it
later.
posted, and I'll send it out.
It's really
Send
good.
it out with the
Yeah,
notice.
this is still being recorded right now.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So that way you'll be able to access it if you can't come to the meeting.
Okay,
Okay?
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
See, so we could say hi to all our future listeners.
There you go.
So this next one is Thursday, the 18th at noon.
It'll be Thursday the 18th. Yeah, why don't we just call it noon?
I'm loving the new communication system because I kind of forgot about YPC when you guys changed leadership because I wasn't getting the emails anymore. So
So you are getting the boomerang notices?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting a lot of the emails now. So I'm like, oh yeah, YPC, I got to be here. So which is great. So I'm loving the communication.
All right, and I'm learning as I go. I'm a Luddite. I'm the least tech-savvy person you've ever met. Yeah, the only person worse than me was my dad. He sent one email in his life, and we were so proud. We were so proud of him. But yes, but yeah, I am working through the technical bugs. So thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Leadership change, right? And so
It happens actually to the best. Tell me, I tell you, working for my team.
picking up the slack.
Yeah.
The old dog can be taught. He's a slow learner, but he can. Well, all right. Well, thank you very much, YPCers. I hope you have a great next, 2 weeks. So we'll see everybody over at Breast Cancer Detection Center.
Oh yeah.
On April 2nd. And then we'll see each other again at noon on April 18th here at FEDC.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and hold on, everybody. Last things last, though, and I want to get this on the record. Think about it. Send me an email. Again, we're putting together this half day. So if you have any ideas for subjects you'd like to explore during the professional development half day, let me know. Again,
Sure.
we set up a theme, and it's it was
Pretty
it was
broad.
recommended to me, and it was sound like a good one to me. But if you all have anything specific you'd like to know about that I should start trying to line up, please do let me know.
Sure.
Again, this is
Great.
for you all.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thanks, Jomo.
All right. Thanks, everybody.